What is going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic time, a good Sunday, as it were. I know I am, and honestly, I'm ready to start blasting for a good old-fashioned LOTRO Sunday. We have quite a bit to do. So, we had a little afternoon stream, I think yesterday, I want to say it was. And we did a bunch of quests up here and a bunch of Goblin Town shenanigans. So we're gonna go do that. Do some more Goblin Town shenanigans. Are we left with deeds up here? Or the height quest? Some of the heights, and then Bilbo's buttons, and then exploring Goblin Town, which will probably knock out tonight. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh man, I got a full stomach. I just came back from Applebee's, the best restaurant imaginable, and I am stuffed. Yep, already broke my leg. Imagine. Absolute agony. Alright, so what were our quests? We had to defeat some people, collect the jail key, collect orders. Orcs. Then also have to find Bilbo's cave. So, hold on. I gotta remember what's going on. It's been a hot minute. I actually had to have a map for this place. So we need to go... Not there. We need to head to... I think we need to go to Thundergroot. So we need to go to the next section. Yes. Yes. Okay. Telio. Oh my god, they're here. Yes, yes. I forgot. I think... I can't remember. I think the Baruch Kazad Minu emotes, I think those are subscriber-only ones. Because I'm out of free follower emotes. I can't do it anymore. So I had to think of which ones I wanted to do. It was tough. It was tough trying to figure it out. The orcs have gathered. It's not gonna be like... Or maybe it is. Hold on. We're gonna have to... Everybody hold up. I don't... Goblin Town is very confusing. It's a very confusing layout. So I think I have to go through here. Let's go this way. Bum 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 bum. So how's everyone's Sunday going so far today? Has it been a good one? Has it been relaxing? A bit of a lazy Sunday, as it were? I forgot the transparent background. That's okay. I think it works fine. Unless you have like white mode on, then I don't know. Rainy, cozy Sunday. That's like the best type of Sunday. So I don't think these are orcs. I don't think these are orcs. I don't know if this is where. I don't know if these are the prep. This is the proper place for it. I don't think it is. Oh no, now I'm trapped. I don't think this is the place. I think we've got to keep on exploring. Oh, I have to kill this guy anyways. Okay, so okay, never mind. It's all part of the plan. All part of the plan. Today's been a pretty chill action kind of day. It wasn't raining, I don't think. I think it rained a little bit today. I think it rained for like maybe like an hour, and then it became like sunny immediately after. But I always enjoy the rain. I think the rain's like my favorite. I feel like I would thrive in the Pacific Northwest. I ever thought about moving there? Like once in a while, but like, man, maybe I should move over there, see what's up. But then I'm like, it probably doesn't actually rain as much as I think it does over there. It's probably like, there's no point. But then I always see like TikToks or like Facebook reels of like the Pacific Northwest. I'm like, dang, that looks really cool. Like they're always saying, you know, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Barukazad! I like how the shield is like as large as me. I think I have to go over here. I'm like fairly certain. Have you traveled? No, I've never. I think the farthest west I've ever been has been to Nevada. When I went to Las Vegas for vacation. Looks later. I guess this is gonna be like 200 now to kill it, right? Yep, 200. That's crazy to me. Glorious. I had fun. I liked Nevada, honestly. Like, it was like over 100 degrees nonstop in Nevada, but like the heat wasn't that bad. Mostly because it's like a dry heat, so it's like, so it's just like, sure, it's hot, but it's not like, you're not like, you don't want to die by like walking down the boulevard. Florida is the worst. I gotta kill like 8 of these guys. Florida is terrible because of the humidity and all that. Alright, I don't need to kill guard. I think I need to kill lashers and then kill that one Galvino. I don't think I need to kill the trolls either. I mean, I do for the deed, but I'm not gonna be like too stressed about it. Okay, just jump down. The answer is yes, I can. Alright, I need to kill a bunch of lashers. Do I need to kill that guy? No, I don't need to kill that guy. You're safe for now. Bruh. You know what? Frick it. Let's get everybody up in here. Where's... Oh, there he is. That's the guy I need. Kashaw. Bruh. Did he kill more of these slashers? No. I am done here. Alright, let's leave. Let's leave. If I... Oh, there it is. Alright, so that quest is complete. I don't need to do that. I need to kill 2 more people, collect Matog's key. I need to figure out where the Uruks are. I need to know where their hiding spot is. Pardon me, sir. Alright. So who do I need to go fight? I think I just need to leave, unironically. Continue on to the section that we have not explored yet, like up here. Which shall be exciting. Bop, 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 bop. some more goblins. That seems like a pretty tall goblin to me, but you know, who am I to judge? Let's go up. Let's see what's cooking up here. No, not that way. Probably not that way either. No, I got because it bit down there already. Let's explore this way. Let's see what's cooking. A boulder! Alright, second part of this place. I didn't exactly go a whole lot of ways, but okay. More goblins. Who would have thought we'd find more goblins in Goblin Town? Who would have thunk it? Not me. Oh, I need that guy. Okay, I'll wait. Ruined bag? Oh, I need this guy too! Oh, perfect. Collect the jail key, then what's this? We completed we got the last, button. That's so nice. We found all of Mr. Bilbo's buttons. Isn't that sweet? Okay, let me look at the map. Let me pull up the map. Map. Runner, okay. Okay. I still need to kill a person. I still need to kill Farmic, the best runner. And I have killed him before too. Nope, still, I don't know where this guy is. Map. Where am I cooking? Okay. Hold on, while I'm here, let me see if I can find, where the orcs are kicking around. Oh, no, there is... Okay, no, I did have to go back to worst settings. Okay, so we hit... Okay, well, that's good to know. Alright. If that's the case, let's... I want to see that one goblin that I need. He kind of spawns, like, all over the place. Oh, no, he's right there. Perfect. Hey, buddy. Prepare to die. Alright, let's head back. Turn in our quests. Man, Goblin Town's like so freaking big. Ah, completed Stoic. That's the Guardian's Pledge? Yes. And protection. Okay. Nice. I still need to do, what, stagger? Stamp is about to be done. Relic of Danger will litany. Right there's litany. Cross, Juggernaut, okay. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We're making progress. We're making pretty solid progress. Alright, so I gotta go to the war settings over here. Because apparently the Urk is in there that I need to kill, so that's unfortunate. Does it ask, or is it into the pit with you? That's not what I wanted. Oopsie. I really wish I was faster. Get some quick boots on, you know. Alright. Let's go find this bugger. I figured the Urks were gonna be in here. I should trust him with my gut to begin with. Alright, well, no one here, that's for sure. Not those guys. Pardon me, just come through. No, not that way, we just went through there. Maybe it's over here. Got this way. Yeah, I don't think I ever. Yeah, I've never been this way. Big oof on my part. Ah, there he is. Perfect. Alright, let's go talk to Gloin. Turn on our quest. Do our thing. Actually, I could probably turn in our quests for the slate pens first. I think slate pens is over there, if I remember correctly. In a hot minute. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Oh no, this is the wrong way. No. No! Flip. I think this is the right way. Is this the right way? I don't remember. Oh no. I don't remember nothing. Let's go this way. No, I'm pretty sure this is where the slate pens are. So this works. Hello? Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, what the heck? Let me in. Hey, buddy.
How can I be of service?
It appears the goblin was telling the truth. We are close now to escaping this place. You have my thanks.
Might you spare a
The
moment
Great
of your time?
Escape. My plan has not worked. The goblins were prepared, though I do not know how. It matters not, though. Now that we have a key, the time has come for us to leave this place, Thordoun. We shall need to be cautious. Glorvin must be taken from here, and we'll test the truth in Oghuk's words. Yeah, let's do it.
May Govanen.
I'll protect you, buddy. Don't worry. Let us see the convictions of this goblin's words. If he proves true, then we shall see him to freedom. Imagine helping a goblin, dude. Cringe. Come, little goblin, let us make our way to freedom. I give thanks for freedom, good elf friend. Now you die! Yeah, see, this is what happens when you try to help a goblin. That was kind of dumb of him, but then again, it was a goblin. I did not think the creature could be redeemed, but I would rather prove their evil than slaughter them without thought. That's wild. That's kind of wild. Let us slow our speed and be cautious approaching the other elf. See, I killed them for you, buddy. I don't know why you take it slow. Thank you, I'll be safe from here. Oh, you're just gonna dip? Okay. Let's slow our pace to see if we can save the dwarf and the goblins. The dwarf the goblins had taken. Wait, they took a dwarf? I didn't even realize. What? We were too late for this poor soul. She is gone. Wait, there was a female dwarf here? Oh my god, we couldn't get her? Oh, that's depressing. I will turn now to my post. All is well thanks to you. That's it? Oh my god, these guys. They're goofing me. Straight up goofing. Alright. Let's go talk to our boy Gloin. So much walking. What other places do we need to explore for Goblin Town? Golem's Cave and the Great Goblin's Den. Okay. That's not bad. Now, I don't know if Goblin's Cave is in the instance, but I know the Great Goblin's Den is an instance, though. So, we'll have to figure that one out. The mountain's throat.
What do you need?
The news is bright indeed, friend. You're proving an invaluable asset to us. We are now in your debt. Personally, I thank you for having decided to face a host of trolls driven by cruel masters.
What do you
There are
need?
too many goblins, if you ask me, but then one is too many. However, if they are this organized, then there must be someone leading them, someone with greater authority. We must be vigilant. The Great Escape.
No dawdling.
Aeglus has been freed and has returned to the field. You say you have done well.
No dawdling.
Or black speech. You cannot raise any more time, Thordoun. The words written here must be translated quickly.
Greetings, traveler.
We have
Will
no
you
time
stay
to
a
waste,
moment?
Thordoun. Take these directly to Master Elrond at Rivendell and beseech him to translate them. Oh my god. Fine. Okay, if that's gonna be the case, let me double check the... I don't think Golem's Cave is a instance thing. So let's go back in there, just see, check it out. And if it's not the instance, we can do the quest and go back to Bilbo. If it isn't the instance, then we'll just won't worry about it. It's gonna be a lot of running though, so prep yourself. At least it's kind of like a straight shot. Ba, 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 ba. I had to go through so many tunnels, oh my god. Well, I can just shout and have wounds close up. Alright, I think we're getting close. Well, I mean, let me double check with the map though. Just in case. Don't want to waste a whole lot of time doing this. Yep. We are essentially almost there. Zoom. I didn't want to shoot him, but you know what, that's fine. Well, this dwarven architecture. They made the goblins made their home and our ancient home. Great Goblin's Den. Ah, okay, yeah. So that is a instance in there. Good to know. The throne room of Goblin Town, the Den of the Great Goblin, is not a place where most travelers wish to find themselves. Possessed of an odd and unfair sense of justice, the goblins usually bring their captives before the Great Goblin to face his judgment rather than simply prisoning or killing them. His judgment for presumptive crimes usually involves spying or trespassing upon the goblin's domain. Unfortunately, for the hapless captives, the outcome of these encounters is foreordained, and the punishment for such infractions is always unpleasant and ultimately fatal. Interesting. Interesting. I'm about to see Gollum's cave, see where Bilbo found the Ring of Power. And played riddles with Gollum. So exciting. Okay, maybe it's not here. Did I miss it? Hold on. Did I miss it? Oh, I missed it. I went to a dead end. Because I'm stupid! We had to go south. Aw, let's look Gollum. Isn't he a little cutie patootie? Nice painting. Very artistic. Gollum's cave. Oh, and there's a salamander here. Gollum's Cave is a dark, silent lake nestled down near the roots of the Misty Mountains, and it is said that even the goblins fear it greatly and rarely come here. The famed goblin burglar, Bilbo Baggins, stumbled into the cave long ago, and there met the wretched creature Gollum. It is said he won his freedom through a riddle game, but there is rumor that he did not play fairly. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna write down, oh my god, there's Gollum's boat! That's cool. This must be the old home of Mr. Gollum. Aw. Has fish bones, has a little tent. Isn't that sweet? Alright, is there anything else around here? Hiding? Probably not. Okay, so we now gotta talk to Bilbo Baggins and talk to Elrond. So let us... I'm gonna go to my personal home and do the stables there to go to Rivendell. I think it'll be fine. Glendalen, what a name.
What can I do for
Alright,
you?
I want to go to Rivendell, please.
What can I do for you?
Alright, so let us talk to Bilbo first, and then we will talk to Mr. Elrond. Oh, Mr. Bilbo.
Good day.
Well, this goes to show that you can only trust your memory so far. I forgot all about Gollum's hut. Never saw it up close, thank goodness, so I had no reason to be concerned with it. It looks like I'll have to have some revisions to make for my book. Thank you very much. Of course, of course. Quest complete. I am legend. Okay. So let us speak with Elrond. Oh, Elrond! Oh, there's sushi. Sniffing out some ore. You just missed it, Sushi. We saw Gollum's cave. It was very homely. Had his little hut and everything.
Dark days are coming.
Master Gloin was wise to send you to me. It appears that his fears regarding the goblins have proven true, though I am loath to say it. It appears a new goblin leader has emerged within the hollows of Goblin Town. This new great goblin has united the goblins in there, and even now defies the emissary sent from the north. Gloin should be told that the emissary from the north is under orders to force the goblins to heed the call of Angmar. Warn him of this and tell him to be cautious. Take the words back to him and bid him read my words. Alright. I gotta go all the way back to the Misty Mountains. Run! Up, 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 up.
Hail, friend, and well
Alright,
met.
so let's go to the stables. Oh, Rita, how you doing today? How you doing? First expedition, get one single gem. God bless. Love to see it. I'm doing pretty good. Just enjoying my little lazy Sunday. You know? I feel like LOTRO is a good game to play on Sundays. It just has that vibe. What have you been up to? So I need to go to Vindul Hall.
Greetings.
Bup, 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 bup. find it kind of crazy how we freed that elf girl from
may be of
Goblin
service to
Town,
me.
and like, there's really no other quest to follow up on that. It's like, yeah, we freed him. Awesome. Even though like the whole quest chain was about freeing her, and it's like, okay, she's gone. Thanks. Owl's a bit goofy. Though I think after we turn in this quest, I think we get a bunch of quests to do the instance. So we're gonna see if we can try to solo that. God bless, if we can. Owlay bless, I should say. Alright, Gloin, listen up, buddy.
No,
The
Dudley.
Great Goblin? But this cannot be. Gandalf slew the Great Goblin with Glam Drink. Another goblin has risen in his place, and I'm sure of it. This news is most distressing.
Greetings, traveler.
Thordoun, I do not speak often of our journeys with my lord Thorin, but I feel I must now. Long ago, we traveled through these mountains with the burglar Baggins to become captives of the goblins in Goblin Town. Taken down into the dark for what seemed forever, we eventually came to the center of that place and met the Great Goblin. We were without hope in that place, for it was so dark that even our dwarf sight was diminished and all hope seemed lost. The Great Goblin discovered weapons upon our persons that had been used to fight his kind in ages past and became furious, and hope drew ever further from our hearts. Thorin, my lord and our leader, remained defiant, and though he attempted to placate the goblin, nothing would calm his rage. At the moment when all seemed most bleak, Gandalf the Grey appeared and slew the Great Goblin, freeing us from Goblin Town and clutches the goblins there. DM, I have dark vision, I can see in the dark. This is news of a new Great Goblin, puts a cloud of dread over my heart. If it is true, then we have no choice but to destroy him before the goblins are organized enough to march to the east against Dane Ironfoot and the dwarves of the Lonely Mountain, or to the west against the men of Eriodor. I ask you to make your way to the throne room with your allies to find this Great Goblin and end him before his shadow grows so large and looms over all within. We do this. Of course.
Hear me out, traveler.
This information you recovered is invaluable, Thordoun. With it, we now know many of the goblin leaders hold up in Goblin Town. Master Gloin would like you to find and kill Aklesh. Notes on the letter suggest that Aklesh is the leader of the Great Goblin soldiers. It is likely that you will find him in the Great Goblin's throne room. Absolutely.
By Turin's beard, won't you give me even a moment?
All you have discovered will contribute to us keeping the Misty Mountains safer in the future. If our number was larger now, I have no doubt that Gloin would once again brave the depths of Goblin Town himself and destroy the goblins there. Alas, we are small in number, and there are greater threats to contain elsewhere. Let us be direct then. Gloin would like you to be watchful of the goblin and troll, Rakothers and Holm within the Great Goblin's throne room. Lord Elrond mentioned that the forces of Angmar wanted to draw them into the conflict in the north and west. If we could destroy them, we may save the lives of countless allies. So be it.
Hear me out, traveler.
You have done great service for us all, Thordoun. Gloin is right. You should be rewarded for your efforts now in the future. If you find the emissary, Borkhad, within the Great Goblin's throne room, defeat him and return to me with the news, and I will be certain to reward you. The throne room, from tales I have heard from the Gloin himself, can be found at the very... Oh yeah, trust me, I know where it is. Thankfully, is actually an instance. So... Where is it? Oh, it's not scalable, right? Alright, I don't know. Okay, it's for a small fellowship. It's supposed to be for 3 players. I'm gonna try to solo it. We'll see how it is.
In the darkest depths of Goblin Town, at the heart of the Goblin Kingdom, teeming with the vile breed, lay the throne room of the Great Goblin. Long have the inhabitants of Goblin Town been leaderless, but as the shadow in the east grows, calling its minions to arms, a new leader has taken the mantle of the Great Goblin.
Feel like you're gonna need it. You seem to believe. Alright. I don't know where to go, so I'm gonna go up first. Oh, there's Eklish. There's one leader down. Boom. The captain of the guard. For the goblin nose. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh my god. I wish there was a way to, like, lock your hotbar. Like, an easier way to do it. So I don't move all my stuff around on accident. Oh, look, the Great Goblin's over there. That little cutie patootie. Alright. Let's keep exploring around. Let's see what's going on. Okay, more goblins down there. More goblins over there. Pardon me, excuse me. Just passing through. Just checking. Doing a little looky-loo. Oh, right there's the emissary. Alright, so the emissary to Angmar has been defeated. Oh, I think that's leave the instance. Let's try. Kill the handler and the beast, and then kill the goblin. Great Goblin. I'm assuming down here is the beast. Very Star Wars-esque. Hello, Great Goblin. Come closer! Let us see if you're worthy of my notice. Attack them! My pet! You killed my pet! Now you die! Oh, I didn't need it. Oh well. Yo, I was really hoping the Great Goblins could be like a lot chunkier, like the Hobbit version. Like that would have been pretty funny. Okay, well I killed the Great Goblin, so am I now the Great Goblin leader? Praise be. Look at me. I'm the Great Goblin now. Hello? Any baddies in here? Yep, there he is. Get yeeted. Melee gets stunned. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I thought this dungeon was gonna be a lot harder. Alright, now I need to kill his handler, which is right there. How could you? You killed Horm! I think that's it. Isn't that the last of it? I know, I can't leave through here. Maybe it's this way. Yeah, no, I think that's it. Yeah, I don't think there's any more bosses, so I think we're done. Well, that was super easy. What the frick, Sushi? You gassed me up. I thought it was gonna be difficult. Excellent work, Thordoun. The defeat of the soldiery further weakened the goblins. The weaker we keep this enemy, the better chance we have keeping them from joining the allies to the west. Sorry, I meant good luck having fun. Oh. Fun? Well, that's fun. What is the meaning of this? Well done. A victory against such a terrible foe is really a great thing. You have our thanks and should be content to know that we have saved the lives of many who truly have suffered terrible fates in the hands of those foes. Thanks. Gloin will be pleased to know that we have completed this task. I would like to thank you on behalf of the dwarves for your effort. Anything for my boys, man. No dawdling. This old dwarf has had hopes restored by your hand, Thordoun. All dwarves everywhere will know your name when the great threat climbing across this world is quelled. You have my word on this. The word of a dwarf is stronger than the mountains upon which we stand. Azur's is no more, and we have you to thank for this. Yeah, man. I think that's it. I think no more. I think the Goblin Town stuff is all completed now, which is great. Perfect. All right. So let us head southwards to complete these quests. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll run up and do that quest near Helgrod. Get that done and over with. No, you know what? No, we'll continue on. We'll go south. Do I think? Bum 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 bum. Get the silver glow. Sniffing it out. So when you killed the gardens, I do a lot. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Actually, silver though. Hold up. All right. Hidden bug. Alright, so let's see what's all down here, shall we? Oh, a quest to kill some worms. Business before vengeance. Okay. Kill 12 of them, I guess. There's a wolf. Don't really need wolves. Use the gardens, though. Can I see it? Can I see it? There you go. Well, hot dog! Alright. So I think we only need to discover 2 more locations, and then we're completely done with the exploration deeds for Misty Mountains. And then after that is just finishing up the quest lines here, and then we're pretty much done. Except Slayer deeds, but of course Slayer deeds I'll probably do most of them off camera. Just for sake of sanity. think we gotta go deeper. Gotta go deep. A worm by the tail. Enter the caves. A war echoes within the deep, from the deeper caverns. A great and fearsome worm must reside within. Oh, I got it. Don't worry. Worry not. We're gonna go hunting. Seems like a warm cave, though. There's like plants and stuff. No, not a whole lot of snow. Oh no, his helm! A dwarf helm with stalwart construction. You can make out deep rents in it when the claws of an enormous worm would have won over dwarven steel. That's upsetting. Oh no, there's his axe. Frick. The axe of a fallen dwarf warrior is heavily notched and scarred where its blades repeatedly met the iron hard scales of worms. Dang. Another corpse, holy. You know, I'm thinking some of these worms may be just a little dangerous. Not for Thordoun, of course, but, you know. Oh, there he is. There's that big boy. And look, there's a treasure chest. Too bad I can't get it. Alright, well, the mighty worm has been slain. I've avenged the dwarves. Alright, let's get that flip out of here. Next, one more location, and then we're all done with the exploration deeds. That's awesome. What do I have selected? Let's do... Okay, head south. Let's head south. Pardon me, mighty worms. Just passing through. Holy, there's a lot of worms. Might as well as grab them all. It's like a bunch. Oh, I threw a button. Oh, well. So I think after we finish Misty Mountains, I think we're gonna head into Evendom. I think that's gonna be our goal. Who are you? A raving threat. Yeah, I'm good. 3,000 HP. Yeah, I'm gonna take a pass, thanks. But you know what? That's just me. That's just me. Don't let me stop you. So the last... I think he's like over here or something. lot of wolves. Boom. Perfect. Alright, exploration quest is completed. Yeah? Boom. Barukazad! Alright, so we did high passes. No, we did Forbidding Heights. What's the cleft? The Earthfork Cleft is a massive jumble of rocks and frozen streams left behind by some great mass of ice in ages past. Now it offers some semblances of shelter from the most brutal mountain winds to a nomadic tribe of Garudian who have made their home here. Whether the Goraidin came here on their own accord or were directed here by the enemy is uncertain, but their presence is nonetheless troubling. Interesting. Alright, so I need... What do I actually need here? I need to kill these guys and then get some baskets. A little basket weaving on our days off. Boom. Oh! Nice, okay. I need 2 more baskets, I need 2 more wolfborn. Oh, well, boom. That works. So now I just need 1 more basket and 1 more wolfborn. Which is right over there. Oh, snap. That's another quest I apparently... Alright, perfect. I need 1 more basket. Just 1 more basket. That's all I want. Oh my god, I thought this was deep water. Where be my baskets, man? Where's my baskets? Right there. Perfect. Awesome. Let's get the flip out of here, man. Let's get the flip out of here. I think we're pretty close to being done with the quest lines here. Which would be perfect. I think I gotta go this way. Oop. Keep on running, keep on running. Don't stop, don't stop. Don't stop believing. ancient silver. Don't mind if I do, though. Yoink. I can't wait until we get into Moria and then I just clear most of these crafting reagents. Like, that's like what I'm looking forward to the most. Thordoun. Alright. Some of these numbers are crazy. Like all in all, the Celerities and Misty Mountains, you need 300 of each enemy type. Like, that's crazy to me. Absolutely bonkers. Alright. I'm here to turn in my quests.
What do you need?
What does he have here? The Guardian Spirit carrier carried it? It looks awful, but the time has run out for poor Master Thorgist. Whatever that is, it cannot do any further harm, and if there's any chance it might save him, we must take it. Please, see to him immediately. Yeah, I have like 6 quests for you.
Woe betide me.
So it is done at last. My brother's memory is avenged. Thank you, Thordoun. It will be far easier to go on with business, knowing that my debt to Thorkill no longer weighs so heavily upon my chest. What do we do now, though? These mountains have grown ever more dangerous in these past few years. In Offworld is not the adventurous sort to join me on the hunt. Perhaps I'll need to find a new partner or give up the hunt at last. I have no patience for the comforts of civilization anymore. I think I'll stay here and take my chances with Worm and Wolfman. Dang, dude.
It is hopeless.
Excellent, Thordoun. This should be enough scales to satisfy my clients in Rivendell.
Woe betide
What are
me.
these? I do not know what to make of them. I have no lord to aid me. If you have not found some way to cure me among their belongings, then my last hope is gone. Forgive me, I have no strength left. I must sleep now, and trust to fate that I will awaken again. Would that my brother was still here to watch over me.
I am
Thank you,
beset
Thordoun.
by
You have taken a
misery.
great burden off my mind. With what has happened lately, do you happen to see my brother Thorkill while you were wandering about? No? Oh, that's right. He's dead, isn't he? Sorry, I have my right head. Don't feel so good. Dang, dude.
Woe betide me.
Is this all that remains of my fair brother Thorkill? Would that I had fallen in his stead, but nay, I speak as a fool in my mourning. My dear brother was ever the warrior and adventurer, more so than I. He gave his life as he chose to save mine. I'll never again gainsay his valor for doing so, nor will I dishonor his name by failing to live as he chose that I should. It seems that I have much to do, Thordoun, and wallowing in my grief while the merciless wind wears down these mountains will not get it done.
By my father, this
What is this? Are you trying to
day.
poison me further? It is horrible. Let me die rather than drink another drop of it. No, let me be. Have you poisoned me yet, the fool? No, wait. I think it's working. I can feel my toes again. By the beards of my forefathers, the taste was worse than the poison. Could you fetch a poor dwarf in ale to wash that down? Is that it? Is there more? Is that really it?
How may I be of assistance?
It's kind of, not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more. Oh, okay. Well, let's take a look gander, shall we? To, not moving threats. Oh, that's... don't care about that. Skin. Oh, can I? Okay, I don't know. Oh well. Alright, I think that's it. Okay. I guess our last quest is up there. So we have to, let's go to Lloyd's camp. I think will be the best bet.
Greetings.
Then after that, we can start on Evendon. Though I'm sure there's a bunch of quests for Helgrad, so. A Bjorning. Seems like a skinny Bjorning, if you ask me, but you know, that's fine. I don't judge. I say as I judged. Oh snap, there's a lot more that I get done. Oh, this is for the... oh, that's a mission. Oh man. I was kind of curious now if I did troll shawls, right? Oh no, there's no. I don't know. Oh, I'm the wrong way. I always do that. I always get distracted. Bum 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 bum. Oh my god, guys, Thursday. This Thursday, the curator shows up finally. And then, I can finally get the goat mount that I really want. The goat of Erdemithrin, which would be awesome. Alright, I think it's a straight shot. Okay, maybe around here. Do a little skirting around. Oh, there's a little campsite. There must be a message from Lord Gloin, friend, or for no right-minded dwarf would climb so close to Helgerod without such an errand, and I will tell you truly that evil has come to live here again. Grip and I have seen all the proof we need to know the truth of that. Lord Gloin would have me tell you the tale of Durn. Fifth of that name, I cannot refuse, though it is a painful story. If he spoke to you for the coming of Thorog, I will tell you then of what happened when Durn learned that the dragon had taken the city. A dragon sleeping on the treasures of Helgrod? Durn could not abide this terrible insult. He strapped to his back Myrdenant, a gift out of Eregion to his grandsire, passed from father to son through the long years, and strode with a small company of dwarves to the gates of Helgrod. Durin bellowed a challenge, and Thorog responded in kind. The battle was joined. So fierce was the fight between dragon and dwarf that the very gates of Helgrod were split asunder. After weary days and nights, Durin began at length to tire. All those in his company lay dead or dying, save Bruni, who was called Yellowbeard in later years, whose wounds were too severe for him to continue. Still, mighty Thorog fought on, refusing to surrender the treasures of Helgrod to the rightful masters. Thorog prepared a right-hot jet of flame with which to roast Durin, whom he judged to be near death. But too late he realized his error. Too late, for lo, Durin swung Myrdanant with all that remained of his strength, and there ended Thorog's cruel reign. But Durin would not live to see victory, for Thorog's final gout of flame proved too strong for Durin's stout shield, and he was ended. Myrdanant was lost with Durin, and remains to this day buried in the neck of dead Thorog. Woe upon the dwarves! The elves of Region had spoken words of protection upon the forging of the axe. Darkness shall not fall upon Had Hodrond, while the line of Durin bears Myrdanant in friendship with the Graith Myrdane. But these words proved false with the death of Durin. I traced my lineage through many fathers to Bruni, Yellowbeard that was, the only survivor of the Battle of Helgrod. That he did not die a hero's death before the gates was his lifelong shame, and it is a mark that all his descendants have borne. I bear it too, and I have taken unto myself the duty of seeing that the story is not forgotten, not the treachery of the Grothi Myrden, not the cruelty of Thorog, and the tyranny, not the last valiant deeds of Fifth Durin in defense of his people. Evil has crept back into Helgrod, Thordoun, and we will need the help of many folk if we are to combat it. Speak with Greep and myself to learn what must be done. Holy. So I gotta complete 4 quests.
Will you hear my troubled
Ancient
tale?
foes of the Spiderbane. Atlee, Spiderbane! Oh, that's cool. That's a dwarf that's in the starting zone for the humans. He also is also there for the hobbits too, in the initial introduction. Helgrod's pride has always been its mighty halls, stretching as they are for many miles into the mountains, but Grape and I have discovered that something, has been adding to their expanse. As she explored near the walls of Helgrod, the snow gave way and Grape fell into the icy cavern, a great hollow space beneath the mountains. I returned to our camp to retrieve enough rope to haul him back to the surface. I moved with all the haste I could manage, but in the few moments I was gone, Grape heard the foul language of spiders and knew the truth of where he had fallen. When I pulled him back to the surface, he related to me his brief adventures in the dark, his stories, webs, and evil voices. An evil brood of spiders have taken root in the caverns beneath Helgrod, Thordoun, and the name of the queen is Fel. Zaldru, she is called, and I know one who's encountered her before. Look for Atlee Spiderbane in Breland in the town of Archit. Sure.
Will you hear my troubled tale?
The evils we have spied within the walls of Helgrod are numerous and hateful, Thordoun. Cruel men of the Korkur and the Angmar have bloated and filth-colored spiders and crawling worms, and armored drakes, monstrous and mean-tempered giants, and worst of all, Thorog alive once again, his mouths undiminished by the passage of the years. Long have I and my fathers before me, in line, unbroken, back to Bruni, Yellowbeard that was, held in our hearts enmity for the elves of Eregion. Darkness shall not fall upon Had Hodrond, while the line of Durin bears Myrdanant in the friendship with the Grath Myrdan, false words used to lull Durin into complacency. If we are to see Helgrod returned out of the darkness, I think the time has come to set aside these ancient squabbles. The old friendships must be remembered. While Lord Gloin met with Elrond of Rivendell some time ago, Greep and I were engaged in conversation with an elf named Gondiad, who seemed learned in the lore of Eregion. Perhaps he can illuminate the matter of Thorog return to life. Keep to yourself the doubts I've expressed concerning the elves of Eregion. It'll be some time before the old enemies can be fully washed away. Look for him in Rivendell.
Will you stay and
Lord
speak
Gloin
with
sent
me
us
a moment?
to the bitter stair to scout Helgrod, for he thought that some evil had come back to live there, but I do not think he suspected things to be this grave. The dragon Thordoun reborn? No dwarf could have imagined such a terror. You must return to Elrond of Rivendell and tell him the danger that lurks now on this very doorstep. His home may be hidden from the prying eyes due to some elfcraft, but few things are safe from the dragon fire, as the grandsires of the Men of Dale could tell you. Go now with haste, Thordoun. Greep and I will continue our vigil here, and the elves of Rivendell will need time to prepare for some plan of their own.
Will you hear
The
my
keep of
troubled
Helgrad has stood
tale?
empty for years beyond Count Thordoun, but now it has become home to Worm and Drake, a vile warren filled with many clutches of eggs and guarded by the watchful eyes of the great beasts. Few of the Kokr or Ingmarum that we have spied from afar seem willing to brave the stronghold. Perhaps the fire breath of the creatures keeps the men at bay, or they are under the same command, not to disturb the beasts. One of the Igmarum, a man of great importance, seems to have no fear of the worms or drakes and passes often through the doors of the keep. It is curious. But we do not have the time to muse on such things. Ormulf Worm Hunter, a dwarf of Othrakar in the North Downs, should be told of the infestation of worms and drakes that lurk now within the keep of Helgrad. You will know how best to fight the creatures. Go with haste and leave the mystery of the Igmarum Wormfriend to Greep and myself. Holy cap. Alright, so let us speak with first, let us return to Bree. So we may go to Archit. To speak to Atli, and then after that we will go to Esteliden. So much to do, so much to do. Bum 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 bum. Oh, seems to be some bands playing. A classic. I feel like I should turn up some of this music. Well, not really my music from my computer sound. Just a little bit. Tally-ho! Bum 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 bum. So we haven't really done Evendom at all, except we did a couple of instances with Ferrero and Sushi, so this is why we actually have some deeds already. Because of, we went in there and did a couple of instances. But otherwise, it will be untouched. Oh, no, I'm looking forward to it. I like Evendom. Evendom is a pretty fun zone. Level 6 human captain. What? Little baby. Alright, Atli Spiderbane, where are you at? Not you.
Greetings.
You have come to me by long and weary roads, Thordoun. What has brought you here with such urgency? I see that your face, that it can be no small matter. Was this? I had not thought to hear the name Zaldru again in my lifetime, Thordoun. She's a cruel and wretched queen among her kind, and we have been face to face only once, so the memory is evil. She cannot be allowed to haunt the caverns beneath Helgrod, friend dwarf, for she will, in the span of timeless years, come forth with a brood to cover all of Middle-earth with her spawn. If you're willing to take a walk against this wretched foe, tell me so. If not, leave my sight a coward. What the flip, dude?
Will you help me? Will you help me?
Would you help me? Okay, you have no other quests for me? Okay. What the flip, dude? Actually, wait, if I go to, no, let's do my return home skill. Oh, boy. Alright, so we go to Esleton, and then we go to Othrakar.
What do you need?
What do you need? Sushi, if you're still in the chat, Helgrod is like a full raid, right? Like Rift. You need, well, you're supposed to have like 12 people, right?
How can I be of service?
Easier than Rift, but yeah, okay. Fair enough. You could do the first 3 wings with 6. We didn't have like a full raid for Dragon Wing though when we did the first. Well, when I did it for the first time, it was like I don't think we had like a full 12 either. I think we had like maybe like 9 or 10, something like that. Honestly, it didn't seem that hard, like when we did it. To be honest. I was basically asleep the whole time. Yeah, like it didn't seem like it was very difficult. The only hard part was I think the drummers were doing some kind of spawning ads. And it was like, so that was like just the ads, or it was just the mobs and not even the boss. Alright, so where is this dude? Ah,
By
Hunter.
Doran's beard!
By Doran's beard. Worms with an Helgrod? Sigrun was right to send you to be Thordoun, for no one knows as much about fighting the fellow creatures as I do. And I'm worried about this man of Ingvar you mentioned. If you can pass safely among drinks or worms, he may hold a power far greater than anything I've yet faced. But the situation here in the Downs needs all my attention, and I cannot travel all the way to Helgrod. How I wish it was not so, but I gave my word that I would not abandon my post here, and a dwarf's word is stronger than mithril bonds. I hope no ill will comes of it, but there's nothing I can do. I will put it out of my mind. If you're willing to combat the threat of worms and drakes within Helgrod on my behalf, give me a word and you will do so. You will do so, and will not cower before such mysterious power as this man seems to wield. If you are not prepared for such danger, I will waste no more of my breath upon you. Guys, stop trying to say I'm like... Stop trying to call me out as a coward, man. I'll do it. Chill.
What can I do for you?
Like, just chill out, man. Oh boy. So much to do still, so much to do. Bum 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 bum. Light of Rohan. So much to do, so much to see. Pretty much.
What do you need?
That's a pretty cool elk. I like that one. Need it for my High Elf Lord Master. Tally ho. So many elves. Be warning. There you are.
Megovanen.
You have come with messages from the dwarves? I do remember the two of which you speak, but one of them seemed rather uncomfortable when I spoke to him about my studies of the elves of Regian. I wonder why. Sigrun, he was called? Yes, that is he. He seemed a stout fellow, but behind his beard I sensed the resentment of his people. Most of the dwarves I met are more adept at hiding it. He was not. I suspect the gifting of Mirdadant is at the root of this resentment, though it should not be. If my studies of Regian have taught me nothing else, they have taught me this. The gifts of the Grith-e-Mridane were always made true and with good intent, though they were prone to misuse and pretty words, as they were any good people that worked in those days. Plus, I can't speak no Elvish words. Like my mouth can't do it. It forbids me. It's like speaking sacrilege. Alright, Elrond, where are you? Soon.
Hope is not in vain.
'Tis Rivendell. It is indeed the home of the elves. You've returned, Thordoun, in your news as expect, for I sent some scouts of my own to investigate this while you were away. Armed with knowledge, we may not plan not only our defense, but our offense as well. The evil that hides within the walls of Helgrod must be swept away. You must help both elves and dwarves accomplish this charge, Thordoun.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
I'm not gonna find the entrance to Helgrod. Okay, alright. Sure, why not? How you doing today, Saska? Ba 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 ba.
Megovanen.
Megovanen. Right, explain Elder Scrolls Online. I quite liked Elder Scrolls Online. I'll usually play it if I'm like on an Elder Scrolls kick. Like if I want to play like Oblivion or Skyrim, I'll be like, ah, you know what, might as well play some ESO on the side.
Megovanen.
I really like it because of the voice over. The voice acting, it definitely helps out a lot. I remember I have a orcish necromancer who I had turned into a vampire. So I had like a vampiric, I had an orcish vampiric necromancer, and I gotta say it was like boatloads of fun. These sassy cats. I do remember, though, that my inventory was constantly full in ESO. It was, like, a struggle. When I want Elder Scrolls, I get it from stores. You go to the Bethesda offices and talk to Todd Howard. Get your 80th copy of Skyrim. Morrowind. I tried to get into Morrowind a couple of times, but I really couldn't. Pure ESO injections. If they did like a remake of Morrowind like they did with Oblivion, I think that would sell 1 billion copies. I would love to try to play Morrowind. Maybe one day I'll give it another try. Maybe stream it. That might be fun to do one day. Holy steep mountain. The bitter stare. Don't mind me, guys, just passing through. There's a dwarf on a goat. What class are you playing in ESO, Saska? The ancient fortress lies before you. You want to find French before venturing forth. Okay. Is there not any more quests? A big part of Morrowind's charm is its arcane control scheme, in my opinion. You know what? That's... yeah, that's fair. Is that all the quests for, this? Wood Elf Warden seems like a lore mastery hunter. Oh my, imagine playing the Eldorate Dominion. Kinda cringe, Aska. Kinda cringe. The only classes I've ever actually played in ESO has been Necromancer and What was the other one? I think Dragon Knight was the other one I played. No quests? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to look at the wiki on this one. Hold up. Because I swear that there has to be more, right? I played an Argonian Dragon Knight. Okay, that's kind of base. Okay, hold on. Is there not? Alright, but you not have the question. Wait, after completing the Beloved prerequisites, the following quests become available outside of the dungeons. What? Outside? Okay, so wait, do I do? There's like 5 bullets from the obvious one from. Well, yeah. So I just had the quest where I had to talk to this guy, and he made me go talk to all those other people. But then they didn't give me any other quests. And now that I'm finished, do I have to go back to them? Is this how this works? Let me go. Yeah, you gotta go back. Oh my god! Okay. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. That's fine. I'm gonna go talk to Elrond again.
What do you need?
No, but yeah, but maybe one day I'll play
How can I be of service?
Alright, I wonder if that guy has the quest again. Oh, you know, oh, jeez.
How can I be of
Or
service?
what are you doing? Maybe I'll play Morrowind on stream. And then I'll have the people that actually really love Morrowind show up, and they'll start yelling at me because I'm playing wrong, and then I'll be like, oh my god, please stop yelling. It'll be a fun time. Oh my god, he does have the quest.
Mind my words, traveler.
Holy, oh my god, that's awesome. Okay. The rumor of Thordoun's return is true. I fear that the old terrorist receives the people of Eriador. The dragon will not stay behind the walls of Helgorod. And yet, this forgotten terror may bring with its hope unlooked for. Mirduna, to the axe of Durn, is said to remain still buried within the dragon's neck. If Thordoun is defeated, the axe may yet be recovered. The fortunes of the dwarves may change for the better once Mirduna is retrieved from the words out of Eregion, as well as the friendship the elves with Durin's folk might still be proven true. I dare not hope that you and your allies could stand triumphant over the mighty Thorog that was, for that hope is fleeting. And yet, if you're able to retrieve it from the body of the ancient Thorog, I know of one unhappy, untrusting dwarf at least who might be comforted by its return. Oh,
Mago Vanin.
What a life. Maybe I can convince some people to run Helgrod with me this week. Bum, 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 bum. Helgrod is one of the ones that scales. Is it? Oh my god. That's okay. Well, how? What's the Oh, the minimum level is 50. So like I can't scale it lower than 50. So. Yeah. But it's so boring. I know it's boring. I
Hope
know.
is not in vain.
But I gotta do the quests. The picture becomes clearer to me, Thordoun, and I begin to understand what is happening behind the walls of Helgrod. Many evils have come to the dwarf city: spiders, giants, drakes, and the dragon Thordoun himself. But undirected, each of these would likely fight with the others. The evil power that has come again to Angmar would not condone such infighting. The Iron Crown must have sent trusted servants out of Angmar and into the mountains, I guess to keep the evils within Helgrod mindful and under control. My guess has been rewarded, Thordoun, and scouts reported the presence of 3 powerful Angmar within the walls. The names are known to me from the descriptions of my scouts. Adhargul, Grisgard, and Unwilling Breosol. Yeah, I can do that.
Will you lend me your aid once
The
more?
Kolkur arise. The Hillmen of Ruidar splintered into many different factions under the fighting that broke the North Kingdom, and many lived still among the ruins scattered through the wilderness of the Trollshaws. Many of them tried the passage of the mountains, but most were defeated by snow in the high places. Those that endured took the name Kolkur and still live in the hard places. So, yeah. Always they resented their long-ago defeat, searching for ever strong allies to help them reclaim what they had lost. In Angmar, they found the ally they sought in the Kolkur and now dwell within Helgrod in service of Angmar's will. My son, Eladan, has fought them, so go talk to him. Yeah, I can do that. What the flip? Bum, 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 bum. I don't know what quest is inside.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Why do they do Tornhead and then Thornhead? Like, I always get confused when I look at the Stable Masters. They really try to goof me.
What do you need?
Oh no, I gotta talk to this guy. Eladan!
What can I do for
The
you?
Kolkur have come to live in the walls of Helgrod. There's an evil place, and I do not doubt the evil power within Angmar hopes to use these new allies for mischief.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
My brother and I have long fought the Kolkur, Thordoun, and the news that they have given their allegiance to Angmar and now hold the dwarf city of Helgrod between the forces are unhappy tidings. They must be driven forth. The Kolkur carry talismans from which they believe their strength and power comes. We must recover these talismans from the Kolkur of Helgrod. They fierce wars, and they put such stock in these talismans that their will is broken when they are deprived of them. Okay. To Esladin now.
What can I do for you?
So we can go to Othrakar, and then once that's done, we'll go back to Archer, talk to Atli Spiderbane, and that'll be the last guy, I'm pretty sure. And then... Wait. Oh, no, wait, I think I gotta talk to... Oh, no, hold up. Oh my god, there's so many quests I gotta do, bro. Apparently, I gotta talk to someone over here instead. So, let's go to Highmore. Thank God for the wiki. That's all I can say. Thank God for the wiki. No, wait. Oh no, I did do this quest already. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Listen, I'm a little slow. Yeah, I gotta remember where this... Oh, the passage is like over here, isn't it? Oh boy. You look kind of rough there, buddy. Alright, so let's talk to this giant. Watch it, like, actually not be who I need to talk to. Oh no, he does have a quest. Okay, we're so locked in.
The giants have need of your help.
The giants left the dwarf city alone for a long time, not interested in the empty halls. But Storfagan wants leadership, and he says the city belongs to the giants just as the mountains do. Robed men spoke with him, and suddenly he has riches. He pledges loyalty to his new friends, offers them the service of all giants, not just himself. When others complain and challenge him, he gives them new wealth. How many giants have joined him above the old dwarf city? He is no giant, he is a traitor to his people. If you are brave beyond your tiny stature, bring many friends and take his emblem of loyalty to the robed men away from him. He only has one. Look for him on cliffs above the old dwarf city and mountains. I think his new friends mistake his loyalty. He'll betray them too, perhaps, but he's betrayed giants first, and he must pay for it. I got you, King. Worry not. Okay. What's next on the chain? Atli Spiderbane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It seems like only 5 total. So I think I just need one more from Atli. Wait. I don't know. Okay, let's go talk to... Oh boy. Oh, let's go to Othrakar. Let's just make sure there's no quest from that one dude, and then after that we will head to... Bree. think we'll be done from that point. And then we can head off to the Evendom. Start the Evendom quests, which will be pretty fun.
Greetings to you.
Greetings to you.
What can I do for you?
Oh boy, so much traveling. I could have just
Greetings.
dismounted, but I'm kind of lazy, so. Bum 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 bum. I don't think I ever really read. So we're about to head into the Evendom, which is the reputation of the Wardens of Enumenos. The Wardens of Enumenos have stood watch over the deserted capital of the Northern Kingdoms for many long years. The silent vigil may be near an end as the wheels of war begin to grind, threatening to overwhelm their watch and forever extinguish their dreams of the rightful king returned to his city. I always liked Enumenos in Evendom. I think it looks really cool. Plus they have like a whole battle thing going on there, which is always fun. Alright, so let's see this guy's a quest for us.
By Turin's
Picks
beard,
for
won't you give me even a
delivery.
moment?
I cannot keep my mirth hidden beneath my beard any longer. I have passed my test, Thordoun. Do not think of one so selfless, but you have proven your worth to me. To slay so many ice freaks without hope of reward, you are an honorable dwarf. There's that much is certain. Unless you assumed I would give you a reward anyway? Surely this isn't the case, is it? Because I think we already did the... So I think this quest unlocks if we complete a quest within Helgrad itself, and I think because we did it one time, I think we already did it. Bring this crate of pickaxes to Weaker in Thorn's Hall. He will provide you with a reward of which I speak, and will see the pickaxes he is due. If I could leave with Ricard, I would deliver them. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll go to Thorn's Hall. Unless I don't imagine your stable master can take me there, can you?
What do you need?
Nope. So let's just go there. Is somewhere within Thorn's Hall, so that's awesome. He's right there. That's all. Fantastic.
I am at
You bring me
your
pickaxes
service.
from Ormove? It is well past time, and I'm glad to see the finally arrived. He gave word that his messenger should be given the choice of several items he left in my keeping. Here they are, and thank you for the delivery. Yoink. I am now Thordoun and the Selfless. As it should be. I don't need any of these items, but thank you, nonetheless.
do you want?
Okay, so we want to go to Bree because let's go to Combe instead. That's even better. Alright, now let's speak with Atlee Spiderbane and get the last of the quests, and then we'll be set for whenever we decide to run the raid. Then after that, we're on to Evendom. That'll be exciting. I'll probably go to No Bottle, go to Nickel Delving, and then I think there's a Hobbit town right below. Yeah, right here. Oh, Barton. Swing up this way. I think there's a lot of quest stuff going on in Evendom. Oh, Barton's fun. Well, we're about to find out.
Come and stay a moment. Come and stay a moment.
The city of Helgrod has stood empty for long years, Thordoun, but if wretched Zaldru has chosen as her lair the caverns beneath it, it will not remain so for long. Corker, Ingram, Giant, or Drake will not be able to stand against her, though each of them may believe Zaldru to be an ally. When her brood has grown to sufficient size, she will come forth, and woe to any who stand before her. Helgrod will have a new queen. Long years ago, I beheld Zaldru in all her bloated majesty, and it is a sight that'll never fully leave my mind. My father and brothers and I had begun mining a decent vein when all about there came a great shaking. Rock fell from above, and dust filled the air. We ran for the surface, but she was upon us before we had gone 15 paces. The sound of her evil voice still fills me with dread, though I could not make out many words as she spoke, save one. Zaldru, she said over and over. Zaldru. I stumbled into the sunlight, and I turned back to the entrance of the mine, and I saw her great bloated mass moving through the dust, saw the glint of her small angry eyes. And then the roof gave way, and the entrance collapsed, sealing Zaldru behind a wall of stone. It was all that saved me from her. Of a dozen dwarves, only I and 2 of my brothers escaped her clutches that day. I swore vengeance upon Zaldru and took to hunting any of her kind that crossed my path. She must have followed secret paths through the stone, mile after mile, until she came at last to Helgrod. Enter Thordoun, and end her and bring me her crimson mandible. She had only one, but will be proof of my vengeance. See, that's so cool, because I never knew this quest existed. It's cool you had to go back and learn new things. Alright, so let's go to No Bottle, and then maybe we can go to Art Button from No Bottle.
Hello there.
Hello there. You can. Okay, so I'm gonna take. I'll find out why he's Spider-Man exactly. I just thought he liked killing spiders. To be honest, I didn't know all about that. That's pretty cool though. I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break though, cause to get some drinks, go to the bathroom, all that stuff, and then when we come back, we're starting Evendom. So, see ya in a bit, guys. Alright, we are so back. I was a good boy and got water. Imagine. Alright, so we're at Thordoun. I have so many quests, man. So let's see, so even the what do we got? Don't need to do that yet. Oh, so that's okay. Well, it's good to know. Spoon, nope, 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 nope. Well, actually. Yep. Yep. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. Let's go mess with some hobbits, shall we? Not gardener.
Hello.
Well, I certainly hope the market's still going to happen. I'm nearly out of pipeweed.
Is there something
Oatmeal
I can do for
problems, a
you?
favorite for old mugwort. Wonderful. I haven't seen him in dog's age. Nice one to think of us back in Oatbarn. In truth, we had some serious problems around here, so it's a good thing you come.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Welcome to Oatbarn, traveler. We are home to some of the northernmost farms in the Shire. That means our crops have directly sharper tastes and our pipeweed lingers on the tongue. The main producer up here is the North Cotton Farm, just up to the west of town. They're getting ready for their harvest in an old market. I'm sure there's plenty to do. Head on over there and speak with Albin North Cotton. Sure, I'll do that.
Hello.
Marry me, our guardian. You just heard of our troubles? This is wondrous. I had not hoped that you'd come, but here you are. There are many folk here who are terrified of the strange things happening, myself included. Sure. Oh, looks like they're doing in-league stuff. Alright, so I don't think there's many other quests around here. So, let's head up to the farm. The one thing is, like, this place is so, like, crowded. So it's kind of hard to see where stuff is. Alright, what is this? Your level is too low. Good to know. My bad. My mistake. This has to be miserable to try to harvest these crops just going up and down like steep hills. Nice farms though. That's the answer for one of the level 65 in their absence dungeons. Is in their absence just a bunch of instances that is supposed to like bring you back to like the starting zones of like, hey, while you were off in Moria and Mirkwood, all this other stuff was happening simultaneously? Is that what that is? That's
Is
what
there
it feels
something
like.
I can do for you?
Are you here to help? There's so much to do in order to get ready for the market.
Please stay a moment.
Kind of. Well, what the flip? We are terribly behind this year. Almost nothing has been done. I do not know how we can possibly get it all done. The harvest has not been the greatest, so we've been spending all of our time trying to get what we did grow to stay alive. In order to have a proper farmer's market, there are many things that we must have. Okay, just help a bunch of people. Okay, I can do that, I suppose. Yeah, you rode around collecting all the rangers of Eriador to form the Great Company. Oh, that... And then... Oh... I got you. Okay. Hey, Milo. What's up?
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
We have been in full production for a while now and focusing on the harvest, making sure we have enough for the farmers market has meant we haven't had time to keep up with making the farm look nice. We're to have guests. We want to make sure their business are tip top. Collect hoes, sickles, trowels, and hay forks. Okay. Yeah, I'll clean up for you, I suppose. Hopefully that's not spoilerly. I already knew about the forming of the Great Company. I know I vague okay, so like I've said before, I've gotten to Rohan before, and I'm pretty sure the Great Company happens before Rohan. But like there's so much I don't remember. But I do remember you having to help form the Great Company. I do remember that. That's the way out, right? So let's go down this way. Oh, there's a hoe. There's a trowel and a sickle. A sickle? Every time I see the word sickle, I think of that Conan O'Brien skit. Well, not really a skit, but that interview between Elijah Wood and Bill Burr. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? When he says you gotta buy a gun just in case someone breaks into your house and comes at you with a sickle. I think about it quite often, unironically. Which is so funny. Come after you with a sickle? Gotta get a gun? Gotta protect yourself just in case? And there's another hoe. Then will you get attacked by a sickle? Then will you wear wigs? I'm not seeing these other hobbits I'm supposed to be helping. I think I already came through here. It looks like there's one over here.
Hello there. Might I
The
speak with you a
market is
moment?
more than just a place to come and buy and sell things for the farm. It's also a chance to experience farm life, to see what it's like to work the land. One of the most important parts is letting the little ones feed and pet the animals. This is a major event for them. Many of them have seen these animals before, but never got a chance to get up close. There's a lot of work to do before the animals are ready, though. First up are the sheep. They got out of their pen in a storm last week, and I need your help gathering them back up. The sheep have been out for over a week, and you're just asking someone for help. I think you're a bad farmer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think you need to find a new profession. Can I do more than one sheep? The answer is no. That's devastating. He's not a bad farmer, just a hobbit. You know what? You're so right. You are so right. Oh, there's a time limit. Okay. That's nice. I did think about making a hobbit minstrel and having it be like my farmer cook all, but then I ended up having my lore master be my farmer and my cook instead. Because I had a hard time. So I always do my characters, like their professions, I always try to do it for like a roleplay standpoint. And I had a really hard time with my lore master. So I was like, you know what? I feel like a lore master would tend the earth, you know? Make some food or something. Especially a high elf. I need one more silly little sheep. Little sheepster. And there he is. And a hoe. Could have been a hobbit lore master. Yeah, I don't know about that one, chief.
Could I take a moment of your time?
I'm supposed to make several pies for the market, but I haven't had the time to gather up all the ingredients that I need to begin baking. The first step is to make the crust. For that, we'll need a few things. But the first is flour. So we need wheat. We need the wheat. Oh, right, I already have one. Oh, no, I don't. Get the flip out of here. Keeper of the cookbook. I don't know. I feel like Lore Master just fits elves. I did think about making a stout axe rune keeper though. I think that would help me a bit. I think that'd be quite fun.
Could I take a moment of your time?
The sheep are all set. The next step is the chickens. The children don't so much get to pet those, but they do enjoy watching them run like crazy to get it all. Gather up the chickens. Awesome. I love gathering up chickens. But no, yeah, I think Runekeeper Stout Axe would be pretty good. I think, so I don't have to... I like Dwarf Arcades because of Warhammer Fantasy. Yes. That's unironically why I like Dwarven Runekeepers too. Though I think a Stout Axe would work really nice. Especially as a Stout Axe, because you're like, I gotta rediscover the ruins of like my people and stuff. I think it would be really fun, and I don't have to listen to them shout when they play Runekeeper, so I feel like that's a good compromise for me. You know, for the longest time, I desperately want to play like a Warhammer Runekeeper in like Pathfinder or something. I think would be really fun. Which they did make a Runekeeper. Actually, they made a class. They went with Guardian, but I haven't really looked into it, so I don't know if it's actually good or not. Besides, I can never be a player, so, you know. I do know D&D, yeah, I do know D&D has a Rune Master fighter class, and I have played that before. But it didn't really fit the aesthetic that I was, like, wanting. It's like you just like have runes like tattooed on you or something like that. If I remember. It didn't. Yeah, it wasn't very hype in my opinion. I played a gnome fighter that could cast a lot of stuff. You know what? Yeah, that checks out. Excuse me, that checks out. Really, all of my characters have been mostly dwarves. Except so I played a dwarven. I usually play dwarf clerics or dwarf paladins. Like three campaigns ago when I was a player, and I played as a. Did I not turn it on? I played a Dampier fighter, Eldritch Knight, which was really fun. And then after that, I played Pathfinder, and I did a Dwarven Necromancer, who ended up becoming a Lich, because he took like the Lich archetype and stuff like that. That was really fun. And then after that, I played a Dwarf Paladin, which was pretty fun.
Hello there. Good day. Might I have a word with
Holy,
you?
now that the chickens are done. Oh yeah, okay, now I gotta get Mud the pigs. Wait. Oh no, I probably should have read it. We found near the pond. Okay. Played a dwarf bard. I've never played a bard in my entire life. I've never been one for bards. Cleric though, whoo, cleric is where it's at. I'm gonna have to look into Runekeeper now though. I love Runekeepers so much. When I play like Warhammer 3 Total War, I always love having my major lords be Runekeepers. Because I think, or Rune Lords, I should say, and those are super fun to do. Bards are great, but you can min-max the shit out of them, make them really strong if you want, or just be strong. Generalist, yeah. Yeah, bards are really cool. I remember watching like Critical Role, Scanlan, Sam's character was a bard who was pretty awesome in a lot of things he did. I like to say that bards are just spellcasters with a lot of pizzazz and are awesome. Oh boy. My current Saturday game character, my LOTRO character names, he's probably my favorite to play at the moment. Battlemaster Fighter. I don't think I ever played a fighter. I used to play Dragonborn a lot when I first started playing D&D. I used to play, like, usually Dragonborn Paladins was like my
Good
go-to.
day. Stay and have some tea.
Bro, how many quests do you have? Well, there's the wheat. My Saturday game is a fairly low fantasy delivered PCs are human and most level. That was pretty cool. I definitely wanted to, and our main site is loosely based on Warhammer's Empire, even more based. I definitely want to. So a lot of my homebrew campaigns, well, I've moved on to like Pathfinder module Adventure Paths currently, but I used to play. I had like a lot of homebrew set in, like very, what's the word I want to say? Grandiose, I want to say, with like massive empires and stuff, but I would love to do a more lower key setting where it's definitely more shattered in terms of civilization, like city-states a lot, and like little outposts and stuff like that, and then have my players like help develop the world. I think would be really fun to do one day. Because I love that type of stuff. I love, like, sandboxy type of, campaigns. So Merla is loosely a witch hunter, rapiers, and pistols. That's pretty cool.
Hello there.
Defeat rats. We're the rats. I think I did it for you.
How do you do?
Bring the flower to Rosa Brockhouse. Sure. I would love to be a player again. Problem is, like, none of my friends, want to do it. And most of the time I can only play Sundays. Pain and agony. Okay.
Stay and have some tea.
Pipeweed smoking is older than you and I. It is a tradition long held by us hobbits. Pipeweed is a plant when grown here at North Cotton Farm. It is particularly different from the southern farms in the Shire. I harvest pipeweed and drive off crows. We can do that. Man, this place is such a maze. And there's nothing here. Okay, awesome. No? Okay, alright. I'm sorry. I apologize for my behavior. This pipeweed. Yeah, I'm incredibly lucky with my group. Pretty much everyone's happy to DM, and they also get a player in another game. A ton of games running. That's the dream. Very lucky indeed. The bird just laughed at me. Just leaves me a few nights to do other things. Yeah, I feel like I would be like, I need a couple days to myself.
A lovely day, isn't it? Could I take a moment of your
I
time?
gotta sort the pipeweed. Wait, now what?
Good day. Could I take a moment of your time?
Place the pipeweed on the drying racks. Okay, so where are the drying racks? Right here, haha. Yeah, I've also looked for games on Start Playing, to find, like, games to play during, like, Sundays, but I've noticed a lot of DMs have
How do you
been,
do? Hello there.
the
Might I speak with you a
prices have
moment?
increased pretty dramatically. I'm seeing DMs want to do, like, $30 a game. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, I wouldn't mind spending, like, I think the max I would ever pay would be, like, $15 a game. After that, it's like, this better be, like, the
Hello
greatest
there. Good
game
day.
experience of my
Might I
life.
have a word with you?
Like, I did used to play with one DM, and she was awesome, but she increased her pricing a lot to, like, $30. I'm like, I can't do this anymore, so I gotta skedaddle skadoodle. Like, sure, it was also bi-weekly, too, but
Good day.
still, that's
Could
like
I
60
take a
bucks a
moment of
month,
your
and I'm
time?
like, it's a little much. Can I jump? Thank you. Oh boy. I like how I had to I like how I had to dance on it, but all I did was clap.
Hello there.
I'm gonna clap the grapes.
Hello there. Good day. Might I have a word with you?
I wish the default dances were more lively. Just a little bit. Just give me a little twirl, you know? A little shake. Next thing you know, like, one of the default dances will be, like, just, just throwing ass. Just start twerking. Can you imagine? I just think of a dwarf twerking now. Oh my god. I'm too tired. Hell yeah.
How do you do? Stay and have some tea.
Oh, these quests, like, this is too much. Moo. 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 Oh, now I have to churn the milk. Ooh, better watch out. And I gotta do this 8 times, okay. Somebody, listen, I love LOTRO very much, but some of these quests are just, it's a little much.
Hello there. Could I take a moment of your time?
Place the tables on. Oh, sorry, place the pies on the table. See, I'm losing it. Hey, now it's not a bad thing to celebrate a simpler life. You know what, Sushi? You're so right. You're so right. Please forgive me. We're essentially just playing Stardew Valley and LOTRO right now. That's essentially all we're doing. LOTRO gets to passing these quests for me. WoW doesn't. You know what? I was just thinking that. I was just thinking how some of my friends despise WoW because they don't like fetch quests and stuff. I'm like, man, if I just showed them this quest, they would probably go, like, ballistic.
A lovely day, isn't it? Hello there. Might I
Animals
speak
have
with you a
been
moment?
tended. Awesome. Sushi, have you played the new patch for WoW, speaking of? I don't play retail. Oh, oh, I'm sorry. We got a classic Andy over here. Just waiting for the Classic Plus. You know, Classic Plus announcement incoming.
What do you need? Just
It'll
a
just
moment.
be WoW on mobile.
Just a moment.
I would definitely stream a WoW Classic Plus though. That'd be a lot of fun. I used to be a WoW Classic hater for the longest time.
How do you do? Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment? Good day. Might I have a word with you?
But then every team Classic was the best horde, best horde side on our server. Well, okay, first of all, imagine playing horde. That's crazy. Second of all, SOD was pretty fun, though I only really played the first phase of SOD, which is unfortunate. I remember going to Ashen Vale, doing the PvP, which is really fun. I got my goat. I played a Dwarf Paladin, of course, obviously. I played the whole way through and never really matched up to phase 1. That's sad, because I really did enjoy what they were trying to do. You know? But yeah, no, I remember I played because it came out like in December, right? So it was like December to January. I played it nonstop because I wasn't working and school just came out or just ended for the semester. And I binged the crap out of it, and it was so much fun. We did the raid like 2 to 3 times a week because of how often the lockout was. And oh my god, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I played a Red Paladin. Everybody hated me, but I had a blast. I did not get my... Oh my god, I remember. So they nominated my best friend of like a decade to be the guild leader. And we did... Every time we did a raid, we used some website to do... Like, you had 2... What was it? You had 2... like tickets essentially that you could do to call an item, and that was like how many rolls you can have. Well, if you had a ticket for an item, you can roll for it, essentially is how it was. And I remember the best sword was at the final boss, and I kept on using one of my tickets for the sword, and so was my best friend, and he played a warrior. And he convinced me, he's like, you know what? He's like, Thor, don't, listen, it's like a 4% drop chance. Like, stop, like, don't even use your ticket on it, dude. I'm like, you know what? You're right. I won't use my ticket for this one raid. And guess what? He put a ticket in, and guess what? It dropped. I'm like, mother fricker, dude. This freaking dude. You'd be glad to know Alliance was busted the entire way through, based. The lead dev was a paladin main and glazed the class the whole way, even more based. You know what's crazy is that sword sucked for war. That's funny. That's even more funny. Actually, no, that's more painful to me because he didn't even need it, and I did. I was like, what the flip? Oh my god, then I remember I had like over like 100 gold at one point because at phase 1, I had like a bunch of gold because I kept on making the Biss breastplate that everyone wanted that you could turn into like the purple chest piece if you're a blacksmith or whatever. But the Biss one I kept on making, and I kept on buying very low tier or very low priced breastplates. So I made my own, bought some lower priced ones. Yeah, the gleaming silver chest piece. And then I would just sell it at like marked up prices and people would buy it. And I made like so much money off it. It was such a good time. Such a good time. Because I remember the pearls you needed for it were like crazy expensive. So people would just farm the murlocs in the wetlands, I want to say.
A lovely day, isn't it? Hello
As a
there.
Retro
Might I
Shaman
speak
main?
with you a moment?
Were you Orc or Tauren? You get a pass if you're a Tauren. Tauren are based. But if you played an Orc, I'm gonna like throw a shoe at you. Horde side had a horrible time farming for those. Oh, I remember killing many a Horde. Mostly undead. Because as soon as I saw an undead, I'm like, it's my righteous duty as a paladin to purge you from the face of the earth. So that's what I did. A troll. I guess trolls are okay. Trolls are fine, I suppose. I'll let it slide. Me and my friend made two Tauren at one point, and we just blasted Last of the Mohicans as we roamed Mulgore, and that was fun. Berserking racial OP as a healer cooldown. Oh, racials. Okay, where are these scarecrows? Behind the farmhouse to the east. Oh, 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 oh. Man, I really do love Classic WoW. It's fun. But I do think I'm not gonna play it again until hopefully Classic Plus. Classic Plus would be a lot of fun, I think. So I'll wait for something like that. But otherwise, I think I'm done with Classic. Pop Berserk and spam chain heals at 1.7 second cast time. I like shamans. Shamans are pretty fun.
Hello there.
Oh, there's the scarecrows. That's weird to have a bunch of scarecrows behind a house, but you know what? That's okay. Yeah, all my friends moved on to play Classic PC for the 17th time, and I couldn't follow. I did start playing Classic and to play TBC, but then I fell off like around level 30 or something like that. I'm like, I don't want to keep doing this. They'll be coming together for Classic Plus reveals. I'm just waiting. When is BlizzCon? A lot of people are hyping up that Classic Plus is going to be announced, but I don't know, man. I don't know if that's actually going to happen. I don't think you're telling me the truth. I think you're lying to me. I played the 2019 Classic release all the way through Lich King with my group. It was honestly a great time. The original Classic I played the 2019 Classic. I started in TBC, played all the way up to the release of Wrath of Lich King. I played for the first 2 days of it, and then never played it again. Mostly because I was only playing with my dear friend, and he does this thing where he gets really into the game, and then he will find a new group of people to play with, and would just, like, leave me behind. So then he, like, left me behind, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm just not gonna play. Yeah, he does that thing a lot. I got the initial leveling phase with him was super fun. But I've been that friend though. Oh my god, Sushi. That kind of hurts my feelings. It's rough, dude. It's not fun. It definitely sucks. I was there for a good time, and he was like, "No, I'm gonna find a new group and get going, go blasting." friend I usually get to play with me for a bit is too attached to Final Fantasy. Listen, I get the appeal of Final Fantasy, I really do. I cannot get into it. And I know people are
A
like,
lovely
"Oh, you gotta
day,
get
isn't
through
it?
Realm Reborn,
Could I
and then
take a moment of
it
your
gets
time?"
crazy." And then you're like, "Oh my god!" But then I'm like, I just can't get into the super, like the initial stages is fun. But then when I start getting into like the very futuristic, like cyberpunk, like killer robots and stuff like that, I fell out. And I'm like, I don't want to play this anymore. I prefer my fantasy. Yeah, I liked FF for a while. Really loved the way my main classes played. I remember playing Gladiator into Paladin. That's what I was playing as. Yeah, no, like when I was just a little sprout going through the like the fantasy section of like Ulduar and like all that stuff, I was like having a really fun time. But then when I started messing with the Garleans, I think, doing the like futuristic robots and like instances and stuff, I'm like, I don't like this anymore. And I would like to stop, please. Go the other way. I just want my fantasy to be fantasy, like LOTRO. LOTRO's great with it. Like, WoW does some futuristic stuff, like with their, like, helicopters and stuff, and, like, I'm not a big fan of it, but I kind of let it slide. This is not too egregious. I mean, I take that back. There was a point where we had, like, flying spaceships and stuff, which was kind of crazy. I'm like, okay, this is a little much. But I let it slide at the time. Yeah, Legion. Legion was kind of cray-cray. God, I don't like this maze. I hate this place. Legion was the last retail expansion I really heavily played. Mine was... I don't think I ever really played an expansion, like, completely all the way 24/7. I usually play it really heavily for, like, the first two, like, patches, maybe? Oh, not no. I go off and on. I'll play, like, heavily for, like, the first 2 months. I'll stop. Play it again in the next patch. Play it for, like, a month. Stop. Wait for the next patch. Come out. I play it, like, another month. And so on and so forth. Like, when, when Midnight came out, I played heavily for like 2 months and then stopped playing. What was the last expansion? Before Midnight was War Within. Yeah, I think I actually only played the beginning of War Within, and then I played the very end of it, so I could catch up. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, I skipped all the middle part. I mean, to be fair, when I came back for the end of War Within, I had a lot of content to do, so I guess that was a plus. But otherwise, it was like, eh. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with WoW.
Good day. Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
I thought I found a group doing work within. Then I get into the Discord. I got into their door scooter. Oh. Yeah. There's some spicy people out there, that's for sure. WoW is super toxic. Well, most of the people I find are super toxic. That's why I'm kind of glad I'm just playing LOTRO. LOTRO is super chill, comparatively. They weren't even that toxic, just old, casually racist. Yeah, no, that sounds about right. That's a WoW player for you. I remember one time I joined a group and right, which is also kind of a fear in LOTRO. Well, you know, our little group
Goodness,
is
could you help me with something?
pretty banger, all things considered. So I mean, that's a plus.
Gracious me, I need your help.
Yeah, you mean for the big old trio. Mysterious relic. What the heck? The stream adjacent folks.
Well, the gall of some folk.
Find the mysterious relic within. What the flip? Oh, this is in their apps. Interesting. Okay. No, yeah, we're pretty cool. Oh no, but the one group I joined during SOD, I remember I joined one of the voice channels and just just randomly, I just said I joined a VC and I said shalom. And let me tell you, the moment I said shalom, it was not a good time. I was like, uh-oh, I gotta get out of here. The people Pharaoh I played with in his kin, though. Uh-oh, spaghettios. Yeah, no, it's not a... WoW's definitely a beast. Oh well, though. What are you gonna do? Oh well, I've had some good experiences thus far in LOTRO. So I do have some feelings about the kinship you guys are in, definitely. I'm just waiting on the cusp for something to happen. Especially when I raided with you guys, I was like, Just the
Goodness.
way some of them talked, I was like, I'm just waiting for it. Find anything. What does it mean? What does it mean? Find anything amiss in Nibs Chubb's fields. Something amiss. Yo, what happened? Was this done? Yeah, don't talk to anyone, and when I stream, no one gets hurt on my end. Yeah. Okay, I guess that's... Okay, I guess that's well done, but... No, yeah, that's a good call. That's a dead deer, but I guess that's not it. Okay, I'm really confused with what I'm supposed to be looking for. It's like so hard to see. Looking for a locust cream? Well, I mean, does it? I think it was a different quest. So I think I completed it. Though it doesn't really feel like I did. Well, I see there's this thing, but... North side of one of the fields, not the northernmost ones, more like right behind the house. Dead stag. Wait, there's a... Oh! There we go. He was invisible. He was hiding. Thank you, Saska.
Oh, gracious me! Mercy me! Will you hear me out?
Mercy me, will you hear me out?
Just a moment.
You call yourself me, okay. Oh boy.
Just a moment. Please, stay a moment.
Ba, 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 ba. You must kill Bonefang. Hope there's no D to kill wolves. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Is there something I can do for you? Might I have a word with you?
The road is clear, thank God. Alright, that's perfect. So I think, honestly, after we're done with Oat Bottom and we have to move on to Dwelling, I think that's what we're probably going to call it for the night. Pretty solid progress, all things considered. I want a new alternate start in the South Farthing Far Downs. Okay, wait, can you even go to South Farthing? You can't. Maybe there'll be a new zone they do or something. Didn't I read somewhere that the devs said that the scouring of the Shire will be the last thing they do for the game? Is that true? Is that just an internet rumor?
Just a
The
moment.
road is clear. I don't. Makes some sense though. That's what I've heard. Because the scouring of the Shire is like the last thing that happens in the books before Frodo and everyone goes off into the ships. So maybe that's the South Farthing for you.
What do you need?
New deed completed. Wanderer of Evendom. While there are few who live within the lands of Evendom in this age, the Rangers of the North hold the land sacred, and may look kindly upon you for the aid you have lent them in its defense.
Is there something I
Can I
can do for
believe
you?
it is all done already? I was sure we would have to cancel. Well, you don't.
Might I have a word with you?
Promise Market is open. You have helped us greatly, and for that I'm very thankful. I have one last thing to ask of you. The market will be opening tomorrow. I was hoping you would head up the road to Drawling and let the hobbits there know that thanks to some outstanding help, we're starting the market a little early this year. Just roll the road. Okay, sure. No problem. But the scouring of the Shire is not really end level worthy. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm going the completely opposite way of where I need to go. I don't know. I mean, watching the Shire burn and get destroyed, or at least a lot of it get destroyed, I feel like would be interesting to say the least. But then again, maybe you're right. Maybe the Grey Haven's being added or something, where you help build or help the elves, the last of the elves, get their stuff organized to leave would be pretty interesting. Is it ending? So we are pretty much done with this section. Yippee!
A lovely day, isn't it?
I'm gonna head to Bree and park myself for crafting and stuff when it needs to happen. But I think that's where I'm probably gonna stop for tonight. I feel like it's a pretty good spot. Plus, I'm super tired, and that kind of drained me. This means the threats and the scouring aren't all that crazy. I mean, you would have to fight
A
Saruman.
lovely day, isn't
Can you
it?
imagine Saruman being the final boss? Like, that'd be kind of wild. Saruman. Not Saruman. There's like Word Tongue Bill Fernie. No, oh my god. Imagine Bill Fernie being the final boss of the entire game. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. Like, that would be such a power trip. That would be so fun. That would be based. That would be so funny. But yeah, I'm super tired, and then that whole quest chain really bored me. So I am ready for bed. So thank you everyone that showed up this fine evening. We will be streaming tomorrow night, same time, same place. You know the drill. I wish you all a wonderful night. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. And I will see you guys there. Take care, everybody.